Namaskar. Today I, Vijaya Sharma, faculty member, Jain Bharati Vidyalaya, extend a very convivial welcome to you all in today's storytelling session.
Reading the success stories of global personalities always create an indelible imprint on our minds and hearts and always inspire us all to follow their footsteps. So, here is the epic life story of Kalpana Chawla, which we all need to know. In the year 1997, an Indian American, Kalpana Chawla, was part of the international crew aboard the US space shuttle Columbia, becoming the first woman born in India to go into space. But sadly, the second mission in Columbia ended in tragedy. In an unprecedented space tragedy, US Space Shuttle Columbia, carrying Indian born American astronaut Kalpana Chawla and six others, broke apart in flames as it streaked over Texas towards its landing strip on Saturday, 1st February 2003, the killing all seven on board. The shuttle lost contact with NASA at about 9 a.m. as it came in for landing. It was flying at an altitude of over 2 lakhs feet and traveling at over 20,000 kilometers per hour when ground control lost contact with the shuttle. Columbia had lifted off on 16th January 2003 from the Kennedy Space Center, Florida. It had stayed in orbit for 16 days and seven-member crew conducted 80 experiments before it began its downward journey which ended in tragedy. This was Columbia's 28th space flight and the shuttle was said to be good for 100 flights. Kalpana Chawla said that she never dreamt as a child in Karnal that she would cross the frontiers of space in her life ever. It was enough that her parents allowed her to attend engineering college after she graduated from the Tagore School. After a Bachelor of Science degree in aeronautical engineering, against great opposition from her father, she went for a master's degree to the United States of America. She later earned her PhD in aerospace engineering. Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian American woman astronaut to blast off from the launch pad at Cape Canaveral, Florida, and participated in a successful mission in space. Her family from India cheered along with staff at the Kennedy Space Center as they watched the Columbia lift off. Kalpana was born in Karnal, Haryana, India, but was a naturalized US citizen and married to flight instructor Mr. Jean Pierre Harrison. Besides being an astronaut, she was licensed to fly single and multi-engine land airplanes, single-engine sleep planes and gliders. She was also a certified flight instructor. After qualifying as a pilot, Kalpana began to consider another challenge, applying to NASA's Space Shuttle program. She was first hired as a research scientist at NASA. In 1994, she was selected by NASA for training as an astronaut. When asked what it was like being a woman in her field, she replied, I really never thought, while pursuing my studies or doing anything else, that I was a woman or a person from a small city or a different country. I pretty much had my dreams like anyone else and I followed them. And people who were around me fortunately always encouraged me and said, if that's what you want to do, then carry on. Kalpana's first space mission in the Space Shuttle Columbia was 15 days, 16 hours, and 24 minutes long. And during this time, she went around the Earth 252 times, traveling 10.45 million kilometers. The crew included Japanese and a Ukrainian astronaut. The crew performed experiments such as pollinating plants to observe food growth in space. One Saturday night, when the news about the Columbia disaster broke, there was shock and disbelief. The town of Karnal spent a sleepless night as the thousands of households stayed glued to their television sets in the hope that Kalpana and the crew had somehow survived. A journalist wrote she was a heroine. It takes enormous ability to become an astronaut. You need to know a lot about everything from biology to astrophysics to aeronautical engineering. In this age of super specialization, you must have encyclopedic knowledge to be an astronaut. And her achievement is awe inspiring. For millions of young Indians, the story of Kalpana Chawla, a girl from a small town who touched the skies, has become an inspiration. In a message that she sent from aboard Space Shuttle Columbia to the students of her college in Chandigarh, Kalpana said, "The path from dreams to success does exist." And I hope you all like the awe inspiring life story of a great human being, Kalpana Chawla. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's all from my side.